Thanks for tuning in to No Filter Toronto. We bring you the hottest topics in the city. We give you that buzz that no other podcast gives you guys, honestly.
Don't know.
So, you know what I mean? Continue to follow us on Instagram at No Filter Toronto. Yes. Also, subscribe to our YouTube.
Yes. Yep. So all our social media platforms are No Filter Toronto. So you can hit us up there. Messages, DMs, questions, comments. That's where you hit us up.
Holla.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
This is your girl Kizzy Roots in the building from the ground up.
Bop.
Hey, what up?
This is Kezia. You already know Kezia.
Yeah. We already know.
You already know Kezia.
I'm Shanika.
And I'm Shantae.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
How does it feel having the kids off of school?
Well, for me, I still gotta wake up early in the morning.
Still like school, camp, 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
Doesn't end, eh?
No,
still taking the kids out.
All through the year.
Mother life, yo.
That mother
Man,
life.
you guys, I applaud you guys 100, you know?
Well, thank you.
And back to school already, like, soon as you know it, like, we're
July is done next week.
But you guys must love it when the kids go back to school. Don't even lie.
But still, it's for me, it doesn't make a difference because I still gotta go to work.
Still doing the whole
still doing the whole waking up early thing.
I guess.
My son's going to grade 5, and you guys know about what Doug Ford's dealing with.
Oh,
right?
Definitely.
And
Yup.
And how do we feel about this? Let's talk about this a little bit, because
definitely a topic needed to
it is causing an uproar in the city.
Oh yeah, Buzz News, right? We're all about Buzz News, guys.
Everybody wants to know why Doug Ford wants to revert back to a 20-year ago curriculum.
We want to go and consult with the parents and get their input. And once we consult with the parents and get everyone's input, we aren't just looking for one group or another group. We want everyone's input. And then we'll move forward with changing the curriculum. Now, to answer your question about 1998 versus 2014, we're going to reinstate the 2014, just 4 years ago, before this was changed. And we're going to hit the ground running.
There is a 1998 sex education curriculum that was used through to 2014. Using that term is just throwing sand in people's eyes. It's confusing the issue.
So there's no 2014 curriculum?
Not that I'm aware of. When I've talked to teachers, they say, 2014, yes, we were teaching the 1998 curriculum. That's what we had. We have a situation today where we need to teach children so that they're safe, that they can avoid sexual abuse, so they have a sense of dignity about themselves. That's what a modernized sex ed curriculum is about. Going backwards just puts our children at risk.
I don't think it's necessary at all for them to be feeling like they need to teach a young child about sex in any way, shape or form. It doesn't even matter, like whether it's whatever kind of sex. It just doesn't make sense to teach them at such a young age, introduce them to it. But at that time, they're not really watching that. They're not really watching that, I don't think.
But don't you think they're being exposed to it? Like
what?
Having iPads around, the technology. So they're already going to see these things. So you saying, they shouldn't be seeing this at a young age. They're already seeing it.
Not my son.
No, not even more like seeing
not
it.
Mine either.
Taught about it. This is what they want to teach them about it.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's necessary. It's not, I don't think they're so young. Their brains are like sponges. So they're they're still learning about themselves, much less to like learn about same sex and it's like too much.
Health classes is well enough, for them to understand. These are my body parts. This is what
this
works.
Is a boy. This is a girl. This is how a baby came out, and done. What else is there to teach? There's no point in teaching no kid about nothing.
And I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Sexual intercourse was something that was brought up in like high school health class.
And how many?
I don't know how this whole curriculum is trickling down to elementary. You skip middle school, and you gone down to the elementary.
Well, it starts in middle school, so I think
they want to prep them for
exactly.
But it's like really
because you get to middle school and it's like you do it, but you don't know. There's certain things the consequences basically. But if they're prepped, they're kind of aware of what's gonna happen. They don't need to be pressured into doing certain things and stuff like that because they're already taught.
And then
then you have those young kids that want to do suicide because of certain things, you know, they weren't taught about or...
But when they reach to a certain age, you can talk to your child about that, but I don't feel it's right.
No.
But not every person feels comfortable, you know, talking to their parents about certain things.
True.
Well, parents
Have to make it.
Parents
need to do a better job than having their kids be more
comfortable
open and
with that.
talking to them as a friend, not as a parent. More times you have to dub down and
or
be
a
like
confidant.
a friend.
It shouldn't be anything where I'm looking down on you. Like, no, your parents probably should be the closest. You know, other than maybe your bestie or your actual mate or partner. You know, maybe your parents should be the one who should give you advice. Like, you know, I don't. There's a lot of, it's crazy the generations, the way they work. Like, you would think that certain parents would take advice from their parents, and you know that would take, we would take on that same kind of characteristic. But like, it's like we have to give the advice to them certainly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Like,
then
it's
again, not every parent gives good advice.
no,
No, you're right.
Do you understand
So
what
it's
I'm
like,
saying? So
even
like,
though you're seeing to speak to your children about it, you know, maybe they don't have that advice to
they
give to
don't
them.
have it.
Hey guys, it's time for that pull-up dance.
Pull up.
Forward, pull up that.
Pull up.
How you mean?
What's
So,
pull up?
Pull up that is when we pull out a random question, and it could be about anything: love, sex, relationships, health, whatever. It could be about something we did in our childhood, anything. I don't know.
Hot in here.
Truth
But
or dare.
hello.
So, Shantae, could you go ahead and pull up that question so we can know what it is?
Let's see what questions coming out of that.
I'm gonna pull up that. So today's question is, what's your favorite dance move right now? Show us.
Yo, what's your favorite dance move, guys?
Who's showing?
Yo, I'm feeling that shiggy dance.
The shiggy?
The
Oh,
shiggy.
shit. Little shiggy got everybody.
Do you love me? And then ride it. Sorry, guys. I just
See that? Drake can't see that. Drake can't see that because he's gonna be like, "Oh
so
shit."
how about we just go ahead and?
What you
I'm
saying?
still learning the dance, but I want to
Honestly,
try it.
I don't know how to do the dance too tough, but
Okay, I know, but I know the
Do
dance just a little bit though. Oh,
Just a little bit.
hey,
oh shit.
hey.
Okay.
No, but Drake, you did a little thing on a little song. Oh.
Okay.
How to go? How to go?
Ready?
Lost.
Hey.
That's how it goes? Shiggy, I'm a jiggy.
Yes, that was great.
Are you riding? So it's the jerk, the heart, the drive, never set to the side.
So Shantae, where did this dance like?
Yes, I'll give you a little history about
History.
Yes.
So this song, In My Feelings by Drake, is currently extremely popular, partially due to the Shiggy Dance Challenge. It was created by the Shiggy Show on Instagram and has become the dance of the year.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it's actually made. So it was it was in Drake's video.
Yeah, so a lot of celebrities are doing it, the Shiggy.
So it's a challenge.
Big up the Shiggy man.
Big up
Shiggy.
big up
Many
the
I'm not
Shiggy
shaggy.
Yo, I see so much of that.
I love it. Yeah. Shout out. No, but that's big though. Like for someone to just do something on Instagram and it just went
and
so
it goes
big
viral,
like that.
right?
Viral, yeah.
Yeah, the internet's the craze,
So I wonder
man.
if what Drake has done for this guy, like,
I heard he gave him money.
Really?
You say
for
you
bringing
boost up
him to
Drake's
number
thing.
one.
For bringing him to number how much?
I don't quote me on this one, but I think it was 250,000.
$250,000. Wow.
Yeah. Well, he helped him get to number one. So
The least I can do, because I'm gonna make money on this for the rest of my life when you're not.
yo, this damn Kiki.
Kiki.
Go out to your man. Come the title is.
do you love me?
You know,
Everybody a ball out Kiki.
you know-
Say,
you know that's
we
my-
ain't talk about me.
You know, that's my nickname, you know?
Is it?
Nobody calls you that, do they?
Nobody calls
Yeah.
you Kiki.
Who calls you Kiki?
I have lots of friends that call me Kiki.
I've never heard
No
that
one calls
before.
me Kiki,
It's
although my
because-
name is Kizzy.
I
No
heard
one calls
K.
me Kiki. Never.
K.
Yeah,
Who
K.
calls you Kiki?
Who calls you Kiki? How many people?
All my high school friends.
Oh, puppy dog face.
All my high school friends, because only my high school friends call me that. No.
Nobody knows your high school friends.
I know, so sad.
Wow. Big up Notre Dame, bro. You guys hear that just now?
So that's a different
Ooh.
school name
That-
again.
Yeah, how many schools did you go to? You school hopping or what?
What the heck?
Yo, you remember the
all these
school
schools.
dances? Do you
What
remember
school
school
do you go to?
dances though? Downsview.
View?
From
Big up
Oakdale.
Downsview.
From Fir Grove.
Downsview.
Okay.
I went to Westview.
But we went to
Where?
Oakdale
You?
together though. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Jean Vanier and Notre
What?
Dame.
A
Don't
next
know.
school now? Oh, wow,
John
you're on a
Vanier.
I
roll
went to
with
two high
schools.
schools. I went to Jean Vanier, Midland and Sinclair,
You're
and
school
and
hopping.
Vanier.
School hopping.
Well, big up the Shiggy
And
Dance,
Sean-
guys.
Even in
That's all
Okay.
that we have for you guys. Stay tuned.
Marley, you
already
might be
know.
going to Vanier.
Yeah, Marley. That was a really good school.
Who's Marley?
Marley's my baby boy.
Your son.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
That was the Shiggy Dance.
that's a little history on this
Shiggy
shiggy
get
dance.
jiggy.
Shiggy.
Shiggy, get shiggy with it. Do you love me? Are you riding? Said you never.
We gotta talk about, our loyalty to Toronto. If you know No Filter, you know that we're all about our Toronto scene, our Toronto people. Not just the good and the bad, but just us.
Buzz news, all the buzz news going on.
Everything.
Yeah, we gotta talk about everything.
Right now, sad news in our city.
We lost a raptor.
We lost a Raptor, DeMar DeRozan.
That's so sad. Sad for everybody.
How did the GM do this? I don't know.
How it went
But
down was not.
They they traded DeMar. Okay, they took away our dynamic duo,
Yeah.
DeMar and Lowry. My baby Lowry, I love you. But all by your lonesome now. Not to say our team was very gelled. You know what I mean? And to have someone come to our city that's not into coming to our city or doesn't want to come there to show that passionate
Yeah.
love for this team and wanting to see it grow a certain way. Nah, I'm just stay where I'm at. Spurs wants to bring Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors, and he's an awesome player. Kawhi's like the bomb on the court, but
Yeah, but
is he a better player than DeRozan?
No.
Certain ways he is. Not gonna lie.
Really?
In
Yeah.
what way?
Kawhi's shot is better than DeRozan's.
What?
Kawhi Leonard's handles are better than DeRozan's. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Kezia, what you got to say?
What are your thoughts, Kezia?
What you got to say?
I leave that for the viewers and our fans. You leave a comment and let me hear what you got to say
You want to
about
eat your life?
that.
I say you cannot you can't send what your star player in the prime. Like
I've never seen that happen before.
they
in my
got
life.
the highest record in the East this year
And last year.
for wins versus losses. Okay, that's big for Toronto. We've never had that. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that he was the ninth pick,
Ninth all around. And he's
Yeah.
a four-time All-Star player.
4-time All-Star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Again, he always spoke about being here in Toronto,
Yeah.
and that his mindset was, whether
Toronto.
we're losing or we're winning, I'm here to see the team grow. I'm here to stick through the whole thing, and bring the
And then
Raptors
to
to where
have-
they are at now.
And then to have Asari Jerry lie to him. You lied to DeRozan.
What they died to him about?
But
They told him he wasn't getting traded, and then literally he got traded within minutes after. Told him dead, and this was a face-to-face interview. Literally, word for word, it says it was a face-to-face interview with DeRozan, and they told him straight up that he wasn't gonna get traded. All of a sudden,
them
boom,
trade
bam,
them on.
gone. Didn't
that's
even tell,
crazy.
and
They
he
took-
found out via social media.
So it was just Kawhi for two players on Raptors, or two players from the Spurs and took one.
Yo, Toronto
DeRozan.
always sell us so short, man.
It's horrible. Yeah.
No good.
Horrible.
No good. Okay, so I really want to know, like, what do you think the outcome of this is going to be for the next year, for the next season that's coming up? You think our team's going to go farther than we've been going for the past
Well,
couple
you see,
years?
like, we have all this hope now for Toronto because, you know, not only artists have put Toronto on the map, sports has put Toronto
Basketball,
on the map.
soccer.
Also, as not just Toronto, but Canada, right? And we have diehard fans. Like, when you see Toronto turn up downtown when playoffs is going in, you know, we're one of the livest cities. So if you're not going to come with that same passion and play with that same passion, you're just... You're gonna get Toronto to boo you.
Yeah,
you're gonna get Toronto to get the mean side out, you know. And no,
I wonder if Toronto's gonna.
We're not feeling someone who doesn't want to be here.
He said it straight out. Yeah,
simple
he
like
doesn't
that.
want to play for. That's not his interest. Doesn't lie in Toronto.
Wow.
You know, he's a dope ball player though. Don't get me wrong, but it's like your skill set to the team. If it doesn't gel, like it's just gonna go downhill. And again, Toronto fans want to see some excitement. So, you know, that's probably gonna do some damage to some people's brains. And like how DeMar DeRozan, he reps for mental health advocacy and stuff. You're gonna have to help some of your fans after this,
yeah, man, they're gonna
because
be
their
heartbroken.
heads are gonna be hurting. Their hearts are gonna be broken.
I can't believe this. I can't.
That you're gone,
I
DeMar.
honestly can't believe it. Yeah.
And you know, I don't know. I don't know
All
what our
players,
seasons are ever gonna look like.
They should have
again.
traded Kyle Lowry.
What? Why are you talking about my Lowry like that?
I'm sorry.
And why do you feel that
To
way?
where and why?
No, because I feel like I've watched a lot of basketball games during the season, and I feel like I feel like DeRozan needs somebody who's to pull like.
But they were our leaders together. They were.
Yeah, but we still need to look at stats. Stats is very important. Larry didn't do well this past season at all.
That could be true.
To be honest with you, I'll be honest with you. Raptors made a lot of mistakes. We let go of what's his name, Lou. Remember Lou?
Yeah.
What's his name again?
No.
Lou
Williams. Oh yes,
What?
yes.
And now
that's
look how
right,
good.
that's right.
And now you see him now.
You're true.
He's
You're right,
gone.
You're right. I
He's
know.
playing the best basketball he's ever played in his life. And now it's gonna happen to DeRozan too.
It may be
I
a
think
good
so.
change for him, but it's like just like how they let Kobe do his thing. Why didn't they let him do his thing?
Sometimes
that
you
way,
gotta
know?
grow too, eh? You gotta look at it like that. You can't always stay in one spot. You gotta. Sometimes you have to get out of your
That's
comfort
true.
zone to move forward and to do better.
So I have a story from basketball.
Do you?
What happened? Oh Lord.
I
God.
remember when I was in high school playing basketball, and I was dribbling. I was gonna go do a layup. Right when I was about to shoot the ball in, some girl came out of nowhere, swat the ball out of my hand.
Who's that?
And guess what was on my head top? I had a ponytail on my head.
And
she swat the ball. My ponytail flew down the court
Oh my god.
and slid halfway. The whole game stopped. Everybody was laughing. The coach was laughing. It was so embarrassing. I ran off the court because I couldn't
my
take
God.
it. I
What
ran
grade
to
were
the
you
change
in?
room. This was like grade 9 or I think it was grade 10. Grade 9 or grade
I can't
10.
let them think you're in a grade 10.
Oh my
That is
gosh. I remember it
crazy.
wasn't even at my school, so I was glad about that. I had to beg them not to say nothing, but it was embarrassing. The coach came in the change room with the ponytail. She's like, here, did you want to put it back on? I was just like, I already started pulling out my hair in the back room. I was like, I went home in an afro. I couldn't take it.
Because we want a championship. Like, Toronto wants a championship. Our fans are amped right
This
now.
is why I don't watch the game because
Right?
Raptors. I've been always.
But I
root
know
for
what
them,
this
and then they
feels
just
like.
Even all my parents are into it like crazy now, eh? They don't know nothing about ball. Now they can tell you everything. They can tell you all the players.
Those
they can
are the funny ones. Yo, we
My
want a
mama-
championship. I have 4.
You
So
just see
hey,
my
what,
dad.
Raptors? If you do not win a championship, I have 4 championships by myself. Okay, not by myself. Our team. You're done now, Oakdale.
We will miss
Downsview. But we were gonna miss you, D. We love you.
We miss you. We'll miss you.
It's like we always got the short end of the stick. You know, I always took pride and passion and wanting to change that. And, you know, for me to be a part of this whole thing and see it all translate to where it is now. You know, I remember I was here, it wasn't even a real sports here. You know, I remember when they was building real sports. You know, so many things when I just drive through the city that wasn't here that grew. You know, looking at myself growing. You know, looking at my family grow. You know, for us to get to a point to where we at now, you know, it makes me that much more hungrier to keep going. You know, and that was my whole mindset of taking one meeting, because I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this organization, and you know, I wasn't done yet. You know, I'm far from done. You know, I felt like, even to this day, I feel like I haven't accomplished what I want to accomplish yet. You know, and that's just the hunger in me, man. And it's just crazy to be sitting here. You know, I'm gonna be back for five more years. You know, I am Toronto. You know, outside of where I'm from, you know, I represent this thing harder than anybody. You know, I got so many goals that I want to accomplish still, and I just can't wait to put that jersey back on and, you know, keep going.
DeMar DeRozan, everyone.